This is Cowboy Jim with AAA Painting and Handyman Services. We're at 4443 Hollyhock Street in Fort Collins, Colorado on the, let's see, 12th of May, 2015. And I'm just showcasing a house here that we just got done doing a lot of exterior painting and repair. This house was built back in the 80s, so it's definitely had some issues with siding and trim and so forth. As an example, they never painted the chimney caps or anything correctly, so I went ahead and did the trim paint on that. And as usual, we got all the downspouts down and painted the trim behind that, sanded the trim, fixed the trim, and it's kind of odd, but the previous homeowner had painted these aluminum windows, or metal windows actually, so we kind of had no choice but just to trim these out to make them look better. But eventually this particular customer here is going to go ahead and have us put in some new windows for them when their budget allows. We did install a brand new front door for them, and we painted that as well, and I think that came out looking very, very nice. And put up some new lights for them as well, which they purchased, but we went ahead and installed them, and I think they made a really, really nice choice with their lighting choices. They look very, very nice, very similar to something I have in my own home. And then we decided to utilize this accent color for the garage doors to try to give this house just a little bit more pop. The doors are in kind of bad shape, but we kind of put a lot of band-aids on them. We put new garage door seals down at the bottom there, just to kind of help those seal up a little bit better, keep some of the critters out. And again, we did an accent up on this gable end here, so it looks a little bit nicer from the street. And I'll kind of back up a little bit. Unfortunately, I still got my trailer and my crew packing up gear here, so it's kind of in the way, but you can get a little bit better look from the curbside. And just to see that looks way better, having that accent up front, like I said, it gives a little bit more life, a little bit more pop, as I like to say. And again, as usual, we kind of paint up the meter boxes. We took out a satellite dish for them that was non-usable or non-functional here, that was sitting up there, and so we caulked all that up and took down the cable line and so forth. And I'm sure if your homes are like anybody else's, there's a bazillion cable lines that are probably no good anymore. So if we can figure out which ones those are, we'll be more than happy to take them down, so it makes the painting job look a lot better and more functional. But yeah, here's case in point, they must have about 40 different lines of cable, so not sure what all of them go to, but in any case, you can kind of get a visual on the west side of the house. And of course, we're getting some really nice sun for a change. The week prior to this job was just a horrible week, rain every day. And no, we didn't paint in the rain, but boy, we came awful close one day, so I think we missed it by about 2 hours. But in this particular case, we did not use the lifetime paint. We used a 15-year paint by Sherwin-Williams. It's still a very good quality paint. I've used it for many years when, you know, we need to kind of orchestrate a better budget for a customer. Saves them about $10 to $15 a gallon. We should be coming back to do their deck again once everything works out, and their fence as well. Their fence is pretty grayed out, so we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of. This customer here, I have to actually compliment him. He did a really good job. He had put in a back door. I'll take a walk up the stairs here, but he did a really good job. He seemed to know what he was doing. Unfortunately, it was just like a lot of replacement doors in the 80s home. It took a little TLC to get it in here and get it caulked up right. But I think they made a really nice choice. Those doors look really beautiful. And put on some new lock sets to kind of update the look. And again, got some new light fixtures up, so they just look a little bit more updated to the home. And a nice set of French doors there as well. And so this is kind of the back side, or east side, north side of the home. So here we go. That's our painting project here in May 2015 in Fort Collins, Colorado.